What's up, everybody? I don't know why 2K or why the PlayStation decided to restart all my downloads as I'm going live. Anyway,
up next, the Pelicans taking on the Spurs.
Here's to you, Stephon Castle.
They can't be too disappointed. Playing over
Stefan,
10 games. But this
there he
team
is.
feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win.
There's Vassell. We put Devin Vassell on the Pelicans.
Only on
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Vassell yet. He was gonna be on my team, but then I don't know. Anyway, I can't watch that intro. So silly.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports.
But as of now, Brandon Ingram is still a Pelican. As I said before, he's on the Jazz right now. I had to kind of adjust when I didn't go for Tyler Hero. I went with Jalen Green. So when and if the Pelicans actually trade Ingram, I will try to adjust as needed. But as part of that Ingram, drama, because it really shook up my team to have to trade him. Because I was going to trade him anyway, but so I was honestly going to go with Castle. I was going to have Castle, Josh, and DeJounte. But I like to make the trades make sense, So I don't know. We'll see. I'll make it all make sense.
I think it's going to get pretty heated at some
We also get them back Jose Alvarado, but you'll notice there, as part of this in-universe trade,
outside Collins, 3-pointer. Vassell grabs the board. And there's the pass to Kessler.
Walker Kessler is on the Pelicans.
Here's Williamson and the rejection by Collins. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Because in this universe, the Ingram trade meant Kessler went to the Pelicans, and
it's the Pelicans with the ball.
But as I said, that might change when Ingram actually gets traded, which I think he will. I honestly don't know because it's almost training camp. I don't know.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And I thought Vassell and Castle would be a good duo defensively, so as of right now, they're on the Pelicans. Since I undid the Vassell idea and kept Brooks. But anything can change, man, But I feel really I feel really good about my team. But just to be fair, I wanted to, I wanted to make it make sense,
See Oubre step up and do that.
Part of me putting Castle on the Pelicans was me going for Alvarado, but then I went after Fultz. So I don't know. I like to change it up and have it make sense. Okay.
I love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things.
That was a weird 2K glitch. Some Larry Bird action.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
You gotta like this. Murray willing to battle on the inside of that defense.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field.
And when I had the Tyler Hero instead of Jalen Green idea,
San Antonio with the rebound.
New Orleans was part of that trade too. So
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments.
Because in that trade, Ingram went to the Heat, and
we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now if it gets to be like,
score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
If like the season's about to start, if I even let it go that long, I might put Ingram on the Pelicans and make it make sense. Which honestly I might do, just looking forward. Because I don't know, I haven't heard much. Trades can happen anytime, but I don't know why they're waiting so long. It's gonna mess with their chemistry.
And Green slams it in.
Emphatic.
And I could always keep Ingram. I mean, I don't know.
For jumpers.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt.
I've got the Chris Broussard voice going. Shout out to Chris Broussard. But
able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make.
Like, I don't have to trade Ingram. I wanted to break it up, you know. I was tired of the same thing. So
now here's Murray.
Part of me wants to trade him for something. But, you know.
And here's Collins from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 3 to the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Now, if I trade Ingram to the Pelicans,
the Spurs have gotten
I don't know how I would do that. So,
in the first quarter.
I like to make it all make sense financially. So, but we'll see.
Back to Oubre. He's off on that one. Good D by Williamson. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. He muscles it in through the
hustle, Billy.
They call the foul. He's on his way to the free
Hustle,
throw
hustle,
line.
hustle.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Oubre had another great game against the Celtics. They didn't want none. We are undefeated so far. Really liking our team. I'm really liking it. That's why I'm hesitant to mess it up again. But it's like, I don't know. I need the NBA to actually make some actual stuff happen with Ingram.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes.
I mean, I could keep Ingram, but it's like then I would be like cheating, you know. Like that would too big of a team.
Back to Vassell.
Because I gave him that supermax that he wants. I gave it to him before that became a thing. So
here's Jones. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, 2-time MVP.
So Green
I mean.
will bring it up for the Spurs. And stolen by Williamson. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
We had a good shooting game with Green last game.
Take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
To the inside, Kessler, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
San Antonio leading by 3. Brooks outside. Outside, Green. Back to Brooks. To the middle. And finish off.
Download resumed. Why would you resume a download, Sony, when I'm streaming?
By Collins.
Inside, Collins just goes to work, whatever it takes to get the finish.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range. In the
if I do just give up and put Ingram on the Pelicans, which would be kind of funny.
Vassell, the pass to Williamson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 9.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Oubre, and the jam by Oubre.
That's a big-time throwdown, and Oubre can really fall.
If I did that,
it's stolen by Green. In transition,
I could do the Utah trade and keep all those guys.
10 points for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
But
Pelicans trail by 7.
I don't know what I would really want from New Orleans. You know.
Here's Vassell, nailed from 3-point land.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Green with the ball. Jones covering. Brooks dishes to Green. Pass to Oubre. And then jammed down as
God damn!
Williamson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook.
Kelly could do that, though, for real.
They're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vassell, no good on the triple.
And he didn't play punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Green with the drive.
Oh!
And Green slams it in.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his
Kaboom.
speed effectively.
For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Got a piece of it and stolen by Murray. Tries from 10. Vassell grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 8. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Spurs. And this now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Number 1, DeJounte Murray.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
Really astounding percentage for a point guard. He knows how to get to the bucket and how to create easy chances for himself, but that's just one small part of it. Mostly it's due to that ridiculous silky smooth touch he's got from the outside. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Floats one up, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got 9.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
1:16 left in the first quarter. McCollum outside. Drills it from outside.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
Oubre outside. McCollum against Green. Over McCollum. And it's Green missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Shoots the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is what that kind of size in the backcourt can give you. Murray, a bigger guard, hard to handle down low.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Alvarado. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Spurs. Murray finds Lopez. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely.
God, ref.
Target at the rim.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up.
Wonder if Jose and DeJounte
6 seconds
had
left to play in
yet.
the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making
I still like him a lot.
For San Antonio. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. Drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Pelicans trail by 12. Williamson from long range. The rebound by the Spurs.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And for San Antonio, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Richardson. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Richardson with it. High, arcing shot, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday,
Harold might be in this game because
Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them. But
we got his stats done.
Stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Gets it down to single digits. Williamson's got 14.
And Zion absolutely on fire right now. The D looks helpless.
Pass to Clarkson. Fournier in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. And the
Spurs having a great year so far.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Williamson. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Oubre. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Passes it to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. All sorts of time. Another one falls for New Orleans.
That's one of the huge attributes of McCollum's game. He can score from anywhere, which makes him very unpredictable as a scorer.
And you love the energy of Jose Alvarado. He just brings it on the floor. A clear fan favorite.
That's such a unique style of basketball, the way he goes about his business. And if a coach is smart, you're not trying to change it one bit. Jose brings all of that and mixes it up every single night.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by New Orleans.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Zion Williamson. 7th in field goal percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Hachimura, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play.
Oh.
Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Spurs.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kessler banked in off the glass. Kessler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Richardson the pass to Lopez. Here's Fournier. Hachimura kicks to Fournier. No good on the 3.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Down low. Fournier passes to Hachimura. Outside Fournier. A 3-ball. Kessler with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And that one is stuffed right through.
That is a
product of
pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still scoreless.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
A floater, and he sinks the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Nice timing on that contested shot. Just reading it well was Rui.
New Orleans making some changes here. Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Vassell in for C.J. McCollum. Vassell wide open from outside off the mark. San Antonio leading by 7. Richardson no luck.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
There's a screen. Here's Vassell, and it's sent back by Lopez. Clarkson outside. Here's Hachimura. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now, here's Vassell. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
You know, in the early stages of the season, Brent, what's something the front office is looking for in regards to their team?
Well, I think it's all the strategy and time that went into building this roster. If those things are starting to show themselves, even small flashes of indications that the team is growing together and has the capability of getting where you want them to go.
Shit.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Trey Murphy's checked in for Williamson. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, here's Vassell. He's got 6. On the basket by Jones.
Continuing to hone this part of his game. I like seeing Jones hit from deep.
With the step back. Clarkson kicks to Fournier. Back to Clarkson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Richardson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
This one for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
1:58 left here in the second. Fultz dishes to Clarkson. Here's Hachimura. Here's Harrell. Another shot. And Harrell's.
Yeah.
When the shot's
That is Montrezl Harrell, everybody.
The way that
That's what he does.
Will attack a rebound.
He's like Sean Marion, but bigger.
In his production.
The pass to Vassell. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game.
Actually, I'm going to save. That was pretty cool.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Robert Covington comes in for Evan Fournier. And oh boy,
yeah.
there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Covington passes to Green. Swiped it away. Vassell with it. Now Green defending. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards.
That's a good foul.
Play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Herbert Jones, third.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of it. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, if you don't have great shot blocking ability, you can make up with it with physical play and great timing. They can climb the ladder when they need to defend shots like that.
Picked by Harrell. Inside. And Harrell strips it in.
You know, Harrell brings energy to the game, not just with his feet and hands, but he also will bring it in the way he communicates.
Pelicans trail by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Harrell kicks to Murray. Baseline try. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And it's tied up with that one. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Harrell. From 18 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And here is Vassell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game in New Orleans. We'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for New Orleans, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
They're pulling out all the stops, refusing to back down, getting themselves to the line. They've got their defense frustrated.
You know what impresses me? That the refs aren't out of breath from blowing the whistle so much.
All right.
That's a good one, Harry.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Williamson out there with Jones. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Walker Kessler. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Last time, for the first time in over a decade, Brent, 3-point attempts were down compared to the previous year. Why?
Well, you wonder, Kevin, if things just redlined. I mean, how many more threes can you squeeze off? But let's give credit to the coaches. They're coming in with some different defensive philosophies and trying to do their best to take away the most advantageous three-pointers in the game.
Fournier is checked in for Robert Covington. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Vassell. Now Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Jones. And then Murray with the jam.
Highlight material from DeJounte Murray, ripping it down.
Passes it to Kessler. Here's Williamson. Goes back up. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Jones, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
I like the quick trigger from Jones that time. I know the shot was there. I know he didn't wait for it.
Here's Fournier, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Fournier out there as a floor spacer, someone who's going to stretch out the defense and give everybody room to operate, make their jobs a little bit easier.
Kessler, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Green pitch to Harrell. Up top, Fournier, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now a 3-point Pelican lead. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Collins. Offensive rebound. Harrell the pass to Collins. And stolen by Williamson. Good, nice job down low. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Right side, Green. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Williamson kicks to Vassell. A 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Murray with it. He has 6. And it's Murray with the jam.
Don't do it.
Murray not too bad at creating his own offense off the dribble.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Spurs.
Number 3.
Vassell against Green. Kicks to Williamson. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray with it. Now defended by Williamson. Oubre, good.
It's a good sign here. Oubre taking his offensive game to another level here tonight.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And the rejection Deflection by Collins. The pass to Oubre. Poked away. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific
Fuck out of here.
David.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Get the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pelicans?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort is not there.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Oubre, a screen on Vassell. And Green gets it to go.
And that's tough if you're the defense. Green just beating him with better O.
Pass to Vassell. In the corner, it's Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Rejected by Murray.
Give me that fucking shit.
That one right with that 6'10" wingspan, he can get to it.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by McCollum. To the paint. Here's Collins. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Green kicks to Collins. Murray looking around. Crafty move. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why
Kaboom.
coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Brooks checked in for the Spurs. Alvarado passes to Vassell. It's deflected.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second-rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. Kept alive. The second effort. Back to McCollum from outside the arc. And the 3-ball is good. McCollum's got 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Oubre on the wing. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now 24 points for Kelly Oubre. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Vassell finds McCollum. Back to Vassell. Off target from outside.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
35 seconds left here in the third quarter. A three from McCollum. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Green. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And a two-play.
God damn!
And finished off by Oubre.
Jesus.
He does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
5 seconds left to play here in the third.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well,
It sounded like the buzzer came first. What a dunk by Kelly. Jesus.
For the buzzer.
That's
And even
fucking
though,
nuts.
you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this. Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for the Spurs. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. That'll be a 5-second call.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Williamson from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Brooks. John Collins is out there with Oubre. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Green in at the two-guard spot. Alvarado finds McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Alvarado passes to Tice. And the rejection by Collins. On the wing, Brooks. The three. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his third assist on the night.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Green. They get it back. Six to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
From the baseline. And that'll be two for... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
Sub-technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Spurs. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. From the arc, that's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
To the inside. It's stolen by Tice. Driving the lane. Gets it to fall from the right one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Richardson, no luck. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. In the corner, it's Oubre. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Spurs making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Williamson against Hachimura. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Sometimes it's the ripcord you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And, you know, you can't dwell on that one miss. They're still in a position here to take the lead if they can get a stop.
And here's Collins from outside. And
there we
right
go.
Through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. To the right side. Fires the 3.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
And
it was off of him. Hey, let's go.
Here's Richardson. Clarkson outside.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pelicans trail by 6. It's Samart. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Williamson. Hachimura grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 6. Clarkson goes in. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Pelicans have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for New Orleans. Vassell comes in for C.J. McCollum. Pass to Vassell. Williamson with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Here's Vassell, and the Pelicans miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
It's good. The Spurs have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. There's a screen by Collins. Here's the floater. Aaron Brooks finishes inside. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Fournier comes in for Dylan Brooks. Green is checked in for Clarkson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Richardson. Pass to Vassell. Knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. So it's the Pelicans now, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And free throw good from Williamson.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker. I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Green dishes to Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
It's Vassell on the wing. Off target from the wing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Collins passes to Green. Here's the three. Outside Fournier. Over Jones. Fournier's shot is off.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Fournier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Team foul.
Free throw, good. Oubre.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pelicans trail by 9. Vassell with it. Now Green defending, and the Pelicans miss again.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Beyond the arc. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Green.
And one of Green's
yes, sir.
best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Vassell, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Takes a 3. Green missing again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The pass to Kessler from about 19 feet, and right through it goes. Kessler's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Collins. Oh,
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
Williamson against Oubre. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Clarkson, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Murray for 3. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Oubre right there, just not afraid to take it at the defense
And that is as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Out left to the wing with the shot. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Williamson.
Zion showing he can get the hands moving too. Quick release from that bucket. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk.
He got Kelly back.
Inside, it just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
And so Brooks will bring it up for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that pro pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Oubre on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Oubre, good.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so this will now translate to 13 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kelly Oubre.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Kessler. Here's Vassell. Rebound San Antonio. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Oubre can't get it to go. And here's the break. Pulls up for 3. Vassell, no good. Here's Oubre. Good D by Williamson. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Yeah, and Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Kelly Oubre.
Oh, yeah. There it is. First one of the season. Let's go. Whew. I don't know if I had one last season. Okay, I had one last year. I guess we already got one. We already got one. I think he's gonna get more this season because without Ingram, he's just has the ball a lot more. So 17 rebounds for John Collins. Let's fucking go, man. He's crushing it. Six blocks. That's a new career high. Let's go. Dylan came on there at the end. Solid game by JC. Harold came in, did what he does. Evan had a good start, but went cold there. Went cold there toward the end. Another good win. Yeah. We still undefeated. Yeah.